So this is a tutorial on how to play Promise Reprise from Silent Hill. Here we go. So the first part goes like this. You go. So it goes, you take the G's, and then you put a D on top of it, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple. And I would recommend learning it with your left hand only, because later on you're going to add something to this part with your right hand. So just use your left hand and try to cross over or move your hand, whatever works best for you. Then the next part is the same pattern but with different notes, and instead of the first note being a G, you make it an E flat. So but you follow the same 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. Then the third one is E, G, C. So you go. So those 3 notes do the same pattern. So first one, second one, third one, that's the fourth one. The fourth one goes back to an E flat, and you go. So that's the intro. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it, but you just have to keep practicing until you get it. So I'll play it all together. Now I'm going to teach you how to add on the right hand to that part. You again take the G's, but this time up here, and then D again, but this time in the middle. Just like at the very beginning of the song. Same notes, but up here. And then, so you go in this order. And you play that with this part. And I'll have to show you really slow how the timing goes. So these notes will play at the exact same time as this one, and this one. Like I said, just keep practicing and you'll get it. Part 2 is the fun part. This part goes, it looks pretty hard at first, but it's really simple. It goes like this. Up, and then down. And that's the first part. You go. And then you press this one twice. So just keep rewinding that and watching it and you'll get it. So then you add on to this part your left hand. And I'll just show you that right now, what it looks like, and then I'll break it down. With your left hand. So G, D, G, D, E flat, G. Gotta keep rewinding and watching and trying to get it, but you'll get it. And then the very beginning, remember, you play that down here. Same thing down there, and then you keep your right hand doing what I just taught you. So you go. So really slow, it should sound like this. faster. You can add little stylistic things instead of just going like this. Like just fun little things like that, adding little harmonizing notes that sound cool. Okay, now comes the kind of tricky part because there's no real set way to do it because you can kind of make up pieces yourself. But this is how it goes. Sounds really scary at first, but we'll break it down. So it goes. So you basically just use 3 notes with your right hand. You just have to remember the magic number 8, because you play each note 8 times, unless it's the ending, and we'll get there. So your right hand goes in this order, but each note is played 8 times, but I'll just show you the order so it doesn't get confusing. So it goes. But you play each note 8 times, so it goes. Twice. Four times. What I would do is just keep rewinding and watching it, so it goes in this order. Pretty much. That's all you need to remember. So that's this hand taken care of. Then your left hand goes like this. Yeah. So you go from here to E flat and then B flat. Kind of a spread. If you have better fingering that works for you, then I would recommend doing that. So really slowly go like this. And then together, you can also play around with that if you want to. I kind of change it up each time, like you don't have to do those notes exactly, just whatever sounds right. It goes like this. So before you attempt to put that together, get this part down perfect and this part down, and then just rewatch that part I just showed you a bunch of times and get the timing. So I think that's the hardest part of this song, and I would just keep trying and don't give up on it. Then at this is the very end of the song, you go up here and you play that part that I showed you during the middle of it that's like this. You know that part already, and you just play that 1 octave up. And then, so you play that 1 time through, and then the second time through, you're going to end it. So this is how you end it. So you don't end it instead of just, ending it the way you should. Instead, you just come up to here and play the last 2 notes. And then that's the end. And it ends all cool and sounds awesome. So I hope that I helped you a little bit and hope you can get it down. And if you do, send me a video of how it went for you. And thanks for watching.